Hello and welcome to another Raggy's review. So today I'm going to talk about Thornbridge Brewery. So Thornbridge Brewery, based in Bakewell. Well, it's actually the outskirts of Bakewell. So if you walk out of Bakewell, make sure you go to the Joiners Arms first as you're on your way out. Get yourself a pint ready for the walk. It's actually on the main drag up to Stockport, the A6. I never really noticed that. I mean, I must have drove through Bakewell many times and never really took notice. Then again, when you're trying to get to a place, sometimes you don't, do you? But I remember the drive through. Anyway, you walk up this road out of Bakewell towards where they are. There is an Aldi. Was it a Lidl? I think it's an Aldi. I don't know. There's a supermarket there. I think it's an Aldi. But on the right hand side you'll see water. There's a bridge. Take the first bridge you'll walk over. It's a lovely bridge, and then you'll walk the back way into the brewery and the tap room. It's a new industrial site. There is a lovely bread shop on the site, so make sure that you do a diversion to your left if you see it, and go in there and get yourself some bread or some pastry rolls or something. Definitely worth going to. Like I say, supermarkets on the left hand side going out of Bakewell towards Stockport. Thornbridge Brewery anyway. So you've got the Thornbridge Brewery there. You've actually got more of the brewery, but that bit's where the part of the vans. So I assume that's their area where they store their stuff. So I think it's a multi building brewery. But where the tap room is, you've got a massive long building. A lot of it must be off what you can't see because it's a lot longer than what you see inside. You've got a seating area. You've got another building where there's a big car park, and in that area there's a big canning area. So obviously you do a lot of canning. But anyway, you walk in, lots of seating outside. You walk in, you've got the tap room bit there in front of you, the tap bit. Loads of keg lines, 5 or 6 cask lines. You've got barrels there. If you walk up that bit, you can actually see the brewery, the new Marston's, the Burton Union kit that they've just bought, and that's obviously going to be worked. Burton Union Jaipur, that'd be interesting to see what it tastes like. Hopefully they can keep any bits out of the beer. I don't know how that works. It'll be interesting to see what the difference between a normal Jaipur, which at the brewery, I'll talk about that in a minute. You've got another area where you've got all your mash tuns and your coppers and all that, all in that area. There is an area where they seem to do the Thornbridge experience, where you're there and you're tasting beers and whatnot. Coming back this way, you've got the pizza making area, so they make fresh pizzas on site. We had a pepperoni pizza, it was blooming stunning. You've got, as you walk around there, I mean, it's all in one big area as well. You've got the what is the shop. So you've got craft beer fridges with beer in. You've got all the bottled beers. You've got Necessary Evil barrel aged stouts. Barrel aged sours. You've got a seating area upstairs. Again, I think that's part of the Thornbridge experience. Toilets below. Toilets were pretty clean, to be fair, although, you know, in a busy day. So we got there lots of seating inside, lots of seating outside. The inside seating all has a number. The outdoor seating did not have a number. I know they've got a map because we've seen it. And our table number was 61, but even so, for some reason there was a slight hiccup, and we were stood at the bar for our second round, and you could see this pizza, pineapple pepperoni pizza. The bloke was talking to the lady behind the bar and asking her, says, is that for table 61? Says, see that woman over there in the red dress, that's my wife, that's for her. And they went up. So yeah, maybe pay to have some numbers on the outdoor seating. I wouldn't understand why you wouldn't anyway, because the seating's going nowhere, but obviously there's a reason why and a reason why not. It is what it is. Decent sized queue. My gosh, that place has some good queues. I think the only thing you could say is maybe an extra member of staff. However, you know, that's just my opinion. Lots of people, this is a kid and dog friendly place. However, with kids, obviously, you've got to be careful that people are drinking and, you know, especially in the evenings. But yeah, kid and dog friendly, lots of dogs there. Some good cuddles off dogs while we're in the queue even. This little puppy, 12-week-old puppy. Absolutely amazing. Let me just wet my whistle because... So you get to the bar. Like I say, load of cask. Jaipur on cask on the bar. Had to be done. First beer on the bar. Several other beers on the bar. Lost in the Forest. Bowie. I'm not really a fan of 3.4% beers, but I understand why. Not a fan though, but there you go. Yeah, Bowie on the bar, 3.4. Lost in Forest was 4%. Jaipur 5.9%. There was something else as well, but I can't remember what it was. There was an alcohol-free option there. Green Mountain IP, the cask. Angela, she had Green Mountain on keg, pint. While I was there, I also had Farthing ESB. That was nice. I had the Greenock Cut, the Scotch Ale collaboration with Salt, 8.4%. Got some poking at that. I had bloody hell, especially when the air got to it outside. And then I had the Slovenian Hop Ale. The names. Staff at the bar, you know, they were lovely, they were really helpful. Obviously, we've all been stood 10 minutes trying to get to the bar, so like I said, there's a good queue. There were fair people on the bar, but it's just a very busy place. You know, there were other options. There was cola, there was water. I think there was spirits as well, to be fair, and wine. Might have been a cider option as well that I noticed. You can do paddles, thirds in a paddle. I don't know if you get anything off for that. I didn't see anything that, you know, good range on the bar. You know, a really good range of beers on the bar. My only thing I would have liked to have seen is maybe a couple of impies on keg. You know, you've got the bar, you've got a lot of people there, even if it's a little bit more pricey. I know that some people moan about price, but big place like Thornbridge, I would have loved to see an impy, a Necessary Evil on the bar. And Thornbridge, you need to get your backsides back to Nottingham for Nottingham Craft Beer Festival. You were there in 2021, and because I think it was Thornbridge James recognised Kent Beer Reviews. I was with him, and I think I hadn't really, at that stage, I was more, shall we say, in the background as a beer reviewer. Obviously over the years, you know, it's changed a little bit, but still not a viral beer reviewer, but certainly possibly more well known, possibly. But yeah, I did notice the wink to Kent Beer Reviews. That was quite nice, and they sold out. And I was waiting to get it because I didn't want to get drunk, and well, not too drunk at least. And yeah, I did notice the wink. So it's nice that breweries acknowledge if they recognise somebody who is a beer reviewer. Craig with his hat is very recognisable. The fedora. But anyway, yeah, like I say, you know, only a few things that I would have liked to have seen. But the experience, it was a good experience. The pizza was banging. Price was good. You know, not too extortionate. And obviously it all helps. The group of people doing the pizzas, one lad delivering, although when he came outside, he's saying, blah, blah, pizza, blah, blah. And like I say, numbers would have been critical on the outside. Going forward at least, but yeah, lovely place. Did a good look round, got a nice beer hall, lots of reviews coming on the channel. yeah, had a good time. Good time, great place. I can see how Thornbridge are. They're doing well. That is a fantastic tap room. That tap room, as with all tap rooms, pays bills, helps pay for the brewery to survive in tough times. And because it's so big, you know, it's a real eye opener. And you know, it's a box I wanted to tick. The bus journey out, I got the wrong bus. Flipping hour on the bus. An hour on the bus back to Matlock. Don't ever get the 172 from Bakewell. For anybody watching this, stick to the Transpeak or the Sixers. Yeah, I mean at the moment it's only £2. £2 to get from Bakewell, from Matlock to Bakewell to Thornbridge. That's the reason why we did it. We booked, our friends booked Premier Inn in Bakewell, Matlock rather, and says, oh, we're going to, they're supposed to be going to Malta, but they didn't get there for other reasons. And it says, yeah, we're going to Matlock for two nights. And I said, oh, Matlock? Yeah, what about going to Bakewell? It's only £2 on the bus each. And I'm like, oh, I want to go. I've been wanting to go for years of doing this beer review thing that I do, this hobby. And, you know, the ability to get there ticked a good raggy box. I've been to Joiner's Arms, obviously, also, you know, which is a good stopover, good cask beer pub, supporting good cask pubs. But yeah, really nice to see the home of Thornbridge. We had a good time. Must get back one day for the Thornbridge experience. When I've rebuilt my kitty, my beer kitty. It's depleted after the weekend, but that is what it is. You know, that's what the kitty's there for. But yeah, great place. And if I'm talking to people who are watching this thinking, Thornbridge, ooh, yeah. If you can stop in Bakewell, you're literally up the road. It's a 10-minute walk from Bakewell Centre. I know there's lots of hotels nearby. But again, even if you can't stop in Bakewell, because Bakewell may be a little bit pricier on the hotel front, the Premier Inn in Matlock is ideal. Free parking. Bus outside. The bus is literally 100 yards up the road from the hotel, and smack outside the hotel on the way back. Don't get the 172 unless you want an hour ride around. It's not good late at night. But yeah, the bus is directly into Bakewell. You get off in Bakewell. Lots of lovely shops and that in Bakewell. Anyway, stunning shops. A good chip shop that's doing their chips in lard. Oh, bless you. Chips smelt amazing. Didn't get any either. The wife says, oh no, we're having food. Chips. But yeah, fantastic place. I might start cooking my chips in lard. A lot better than cooking them in fat, oil. But Thornbridge, gone on a little bit there. I've been down the shed 40 minutes doing reviews. Fantastic place to go. A must visit location for a beer fan. Jaipur in the tap room is stunning. If you've had Jaipur, your best pubs, you know how good Jaipur is. Wait till you try it at the home, where it's not travelling. It's at its home. It's literally walk in from one part of the brewery to another. Yeah, I'll get this. Put this on you. And yeah, it's a belter. And that is my review. Must visit location. Cheers. Cheers, Thornbridge.